Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Welcome to episode number 40, guys, of Far Cry 6. I'm your awesome creator, Zach Dawson. If you guys want to catch more of Far Cry 6, for an hour and 35 minutes. Any game I do for every Tuesday and Wednesdays on the schedule, that game gets an hour and 35 minutes on the, as one big community and also one entire group, and so on and so forth. If you guys want to catch more of Far Cry 6, around 35 minutes every Tuesday and Wednesdays in this community. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Let's remember, guys, LSR, love, support, and respect is always the key. When we meet new creators, new friends one by one. Also, knowledge is power. Let's see positive and loyal, and also other good stuff in this community. Well, what was the other comments? Oh yeah, anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, if we're only live streaming on YouTube, for the most part, anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, having people that we know in this community on YouTube, if we're only live streaming on YouTube for the most part, we can serve people out and tweet people out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and also Reddit too. Time community, one awesome group, anything to take it home and have a great opportunity and good experience. Good morning, Mark Players. How you doing, sir? Make a love shout out. Hi, how you doing? I am a little bit tired, guys, since I slept in a bit more, but I'm really can't intervene on anything else, but I'm okay. I just needed to have a little more. One of my eyes to be, going in between, but I'm alright. I'm just trying to keep my head in, pretty much head out. Guys, today's day, guys, is my last day off from work, and today's day is June 29th, 2022. If you guys have an account on Twitter today, you guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter. Zach Dawson, 824-65600. We're already in the final and the last couple of days, guys, of this month of June, pretty much in the second quarter. As we're going to be jumping in the third quarter, pretty much going into this weekend coming up to go through today in this community. But if you guys have an account on Twitter, the best one you guys can find is Zach Dawson, yours truly, the awesome creator. 824-65600. I've been on Twitter for almost 4 years. That's about 4 years, guys, coming up.
Time to free these people.
Good morning, Aurora. How you doing? Make a love shout out. Welcome back. And up 324 mods. My stuff's been incredibly good, guys. Zach Dawson is a high profile name of all time. Which has and always will. I've also been on pretty much almost on YouTube, guys. Coming up on July 30th, this coming month, it'll be 6 years for me. For your awesome creator, the most popular name of all time, and so on and so forth to begin. And apparently we already failed our mission against this operation, so I think we might redo it right about now, since we obviously did not rescue the others in time. Also, guys, Walmart 5 years. I go back tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, then I'm off the next 4 days prior to the 4th of July of Independence Day, so I'm going to keep that much more in hand and keep anything under control in this community. But all you guys have to do is tell me your first and last names. And your numbers too. How long you guys been active as well on Twitter. So you can send people out and tweet people out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And so much more. But yeah, guys, the name is Zach Dawson, 824-65600 on Twitter. And anything else, so on and so forth.
You okay?
Most popular name of all time. You guys have an account on Instagram, on Steam. Tell me what games I like to play on Steam. Any sports, music, action adventure, shooting, puzzles, indie games. Action adventure, shooting, puzzles, and any indie games, racing. Tell me what games that are more important for you. As long as it has a good pitched idea, good suitable idea that you guys want to play. especially if there's any games that is more astounding, creative, anything that's more to take something of something in particular
Time
for
to
you
free
guys
these
in
people.
this community. See what we can do, what you guys can do, especially if something we can really involve, take an opportunity, and also take a chance. No one should be able to back out on anything, especially if it's jumping into entertainment, jumping into good opportunities, also jumping into good stuff too. Anything else that's more to bring in? We've got a one-time community, one-size group, and anything else to do anything you're looking to have. I'm trying to think of a good YouTube poll. A good YouTube poll on this one. With a new RPG. No, I don't want that. There we go. With a new RPG game announced. See if I can give you guys this YouTube poll. Announced by Square Enix. I said Square Enix or Square Enix, guys. See if I can give you guys this YouTube poll. Called. But all you guys have to do is tell me what games you like to play on Steam. And then you guys can find me at Zach Dawson93, and then if we're looking to spend the first couple games on Steam, all you gotta do is tell me your name, and then we'll probably get to it as good as we can, and pretty much have a good, wonderful masterpiece. So we can probably get to some of that too, or get anything else under control. No, I don't want that. Hold on. I'm trying to see what I'm pressing on my phone. There we go. But yeah, guys, that is Twitter and Steam. If you guys have an account on Instagram, tell me what, tell me what you guys think on Instagram. If you guys want your channel reviewed, you guys can run by Kevin, the awesome creator. Very nice guy, very trustworthy. And, yeah, anything that's more to bring towards this community. One entire group. Trying to pronounce this one game. Harvest Taylor? Wait a minute. See if I'm pronouncing this correctly. There we go. Harvest. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to pronounce this name. Okay, there we go. See if I can get this one in. Harvest Taylor. What do you guys think? What do you think of the title of the game? What do you think of the title? There we go. But yeah, guys, you guys can run by Kevin Friday through Mondays. Just remember, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal. And also knowledge is power. That's why we're one entire community, one exciting group that sticks around, has good opportunities, good stuff to bring. But you guys can let me know if you guys know anybody that can have your channel reviewed, and anything you want to have an opportunity of, say if you guys want to work out or anything, or anything else anything else that you guys can bring in this community. That's exactly what you guys will find for me, and that's exactly what Kevin will say. Anytime I'm bumping in with Kevin, guys, when he says he's going live Friday through Mondays, is the best occupation you guys can find for me is love, support, and respect. This is the key. And also knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal. But if you guys want your backgrounds, your banners, pretty much thumbnails, anything that can help your channel be developed more, pretty much more in between, guys. You guys can run by Kevin. You guys can run by Kevin through TuberChat. He's been doing TuberChat in this community for the past 2 years. And also the first 5 years on YouTube as well. So you guys can run by Kevin Friday through Mondays, another good creator. His name is, what do you call it, Running Egg? He's an awesome guy. Very good. The average, not interested. There we go. Here's our YouTube poll, guys. And we are doing an hour and 35 on, and again I do on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So that's pretty much suitable to the status. Yeah, guys, the best thing for running egg is almost 24/7, and also anything else to do, any other stuff you guys can bring in. That's why we're one entire community, one entire group, so on and so forth. Alright guys, in this community. And also, Sony's Adventures, Mondays through Saturdays as well. Hopefully I did not miss any other names,
Watch
so.
yourself, Danny.
You guys can run by those two if you want your channel reviewed, or have anything else to involve, or anything that I could really send up to you. So we can get more likes, more support, more comments, more views, more popularity.
These people.
That's all we have to do. Just keep our head up, guys. Stay focused, and keep our head up. Well, guys, just remember, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and also knowledge is power. The most very important thing. I do know my girl Zoe TV was supposed to give me watch time this week. I mean, to go through today, or last night rather. But if you guys could give me a good set amount of time for watch time today, that would be good. I'm at 202 or 204. Hannah Sam Mama, how you doing? Good morning. Make a little shout out. How you doing? Welcome back. The most very important thing, guys, in this community is we watch videos in full. Guys can like, support, comment. And all you guys have to do is share me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And you guys can vote Land at 38 and the Grey Solomon at 14. Also, guys, my highest miles is 324. Likes 374. And views 1313. I am a little bit tired, guys, but I really can't complain or pretty much have anything else on the table. Good morning, Maurice. How you doing? Make a left shout out. Welcome back. Myself's been incredibly good, guys. So as far as what's going on today, well, today's my 6th day off in a row. Pretty much my 6th in a row. I go back tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and then and then afterwards, guys, after I work the next couple of days, between tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and I have my ass has close tomorrow, and then I have 2 morning shifts followed by that. So I'm gonna be off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, prior to pretty much due to the 4th of July, to celebrate our Independence Day. So I'm gonna have plenty of that for you guys. Now the question is, am I doing baseball on the 4th of July? It would be nice if I did, but I'm not real sure. But I'm gonna keep you guys posted on the apps, but after I get through an hour and 35 minutes this morning, guys, next stream will probably be tomorrow morning, before I go back to work. And today is my last day off from work. And this is exactly my 6th and final day off this week. So we're gonna have much more in mind for sure. It has been an honor for me to have a bunch of days off with you guys, and Love and I having time together and whatnot, and yeah, I mean, it was a great privilege for me. And also, thanks to you guys as one big community. Anthony Simple, good morning. Make a love shout out. How's it going? Good to see you, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back to the community. It's always good to have somebody come back, you know. One of us, Anthony Simple, my good brother Leon Kennedy, he's a big fan of wrestling. I'm always a big fan of wrestling the same way, but he's a nice creator. I actually love this guy. He's a good brother of mine, coming up YouTube, and anything else that can really refresh the memory. So for the most part of this week, guys, I don't know when I'm going back to my friend's place on Friday, this week, but I do know after I get through an hour and 35 today. I won't be live stream tonight since my friend has swimming after we most likely we'll get through, cheer practice, once we do go back to that tonight. So, we'll not get, so her and I will be at cheer practice tonight, but for the first time today, her and I are gonna be trying out that new dance with on the way to the cheer competition coming up in a couple months, so yeah, that's gonna be exciting. We're gonna have a new dance for our arsenal. So I cannot wait to see it, my friend cannot wait to see it, and we pretty much get to learn it together. So it's gonna be interesting. So after I get through this morning, guys, next stream will probably be tomorrow morning, and then Friday night I'm not sure. But if I do live stream Friday night, guys, you guys will have back-to-back episodes of Tales of Rise tomorrow and Friday. So we're looking to put a stop to the two bosses that are roaring, hungry, and have something else to specialize. But I'm looking to bring these two monsters to sleep so I can still beat the shit out of them. To be honest, I mean, even if I still want to grind, so I think what I'll probably do is keep on trying, but it's gonna be a matter of time. But as far as this coming weekend, guys, goes, as far as what's going on this weekend, guys, in this community, well, I won't be live streaming Saturday morning since I have to do an 8 to 5 on that, but I think what I'll probably do is, since I'm off at 5, my opponent usually does not have much going on, especially if something is coming into balance. But I do know, guys, he does go back to work on July 4th. Which is really stupid, to be honest. But I'm off the 4th prior to so we can celebrate our Independence Day. And to celebrate the men, women, and children who helped serve their country, and pretty much anything else that we have to bring. What's up, Lori? How you doing? I'm guessing you finally saw my super chat today. Thank you so much. How you doing? Making a lot of shout out. It's good to see you. But I don't see why not, guys. To keep it much more under control. But I will keep you guys posted what's going on the apps to go through today, and pretty much that's one big community. So yeah, guys, after I get through an hour and 35 minutes this morning, I will be back tomorrow morning for a new episode of Tales for Rise, and then maybe Friday night too. It all depends what my future wife wants to do, and what I want to do too. Saturday night, possibly. If I do an episode of baseball, it would be the time. So, baseball is not. Well, here's the thing, guys. Baseball is not going anywhere from being replaced. As I said, the reason why I had to go to the previous episode this past Sunday is due to the fact that it was because of the connection being the problem. So, and good morning, Zoe. How you doing? Making a left shout out. Oh, by the way, Zoe, what happened? I thought I was hoping for some watch hours this week. Did you have the time to do it for me, or what happened? I mean, right now I'm at 202 now, instead of in the 210s. So I was double checking once or twice today, and that's exactly why I'm at. What's up? Hans Vog, good morning. Make a lot of shout out. Welcome. Have a warm welcome in this community. How you doing? Good to see you. But I don't see why not, to be honest. So should I be able? Will I be able to get some good watch time this week? I mean, since you've been playing my good videos this week, but for the most part, I mean, I don't see why not, really. I mean, as long as it's more to terrace, maybe like have something else built inside or outside the ground up. So I don't see why not. But as far as the mission that we're doing today, guys, well, we're actually doing a mission called Break the Chains. So we're looking to. Oh, so I mean, if we get an opportunity, that'd be fine. If you're looking to have something to get right in, so if you can put that on your playlist and put watch time on it. So I really don't see why not, to be honest, and have anything going forward. I don't see why not. I mean, it'd be nice if I had a major number again. So that would be great. Well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, well, like I said, Saturday night, you guys still get an episode of baseball. If the chat stops, you guys will have an episode of Hot Scarf, for sure. But if anything comes up, I'll keep you guys posted on the apps of what's going on with that. So, keep that more in hand as one big community and also one entire group. And We could probably keep much more of that under control, but I'm just letting you guys know if there's some sort of a heads up going on, but I think we should be okay. I don't see why not, but we'll see. I mean, especially if there's any involvement. Oh, I got, speaking of involvement, we got news to talk about today. Today's date is June 29th, 2022. Now remember guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. We'll be meeting new creators, new friends one by one, and also knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal. Remember guys, Zach Dawson is the most popular name of all time from Titanic, and also any other name for surf. You take 1912 to 2022 guys, and what kind of equals number you have? 110 years in the making. So that's pretty much a hell of a long time to begin pretty much falling much more in hand. I've got for one great sized community, my mods with 324, and anything else to bring, and so much more. We got guys, if you
It's not just cages.
hold on, let me double check this text message for a minute. There we go.
The bodies.
But yeah, anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, if you're only live streaming on YouTube, if you have yourselves a weekly schedule, a game schedule, an art schedule, pretty much a meeting schedule or anything, all we have to do is send you guys out and tweet set her out. Guys, just send me out, tweet me out anytime you want. If you're awesome creator, Zach Dawson, the one and only. The current apps you guys can do that on is Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. So yeah, not too bad. But I would have you guys start out, well, if you guys have any accounts on any of the four. The four of them, to be exact, is Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Wonder if any of you guys today have an account on Twitter in this community to go through today in this community. If you guys have an account on Twitter, you guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter, Zach Dawson, 824-65600. So you guys can tell me your first and last name information too. Tell me what you guys really think. What kind of involvement you have, or if anything else to go into all seriousness, importance, or anything else for stuff. Let's remember guys, we're one entire community, one entire group, so people can entertain, give people likes, support, comments, reviews, watch hours, no snowflakes, no Christmas trees. Besides, we're obviously not in, we're actually not at Christmas time right now. So yeah, I don't see why not. Regina, my girl Regina, how you doing? Out of 324 mods, how are you? Making a lot of shout out. Good to see you. Welcome back. What all you gotta do, guys, is tell me your first and last name, and your numbers, too, on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for almost 4 years. YouTube, almost 6 years, guys. Coming up on July 30th. Not sure what day of... I'm not sure what day of the month of July that's coming up already. Of what is the good... What is the good estimate for me on Twitter? Also, guys, 115 years, and my love and I, 1,000. Let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can get this number correctly. Oh boy, I should know this. Oh yeah, 1,830 days, guys. My love and I have officially been together by then, and yeah. So yeah, guys, 1,830 days between my love and I, so we're 2 peas in a pod. We're gonna be getting married soon. We're still getting married in the future. And yes, guys, Hoda and I did go through a relationship class yesterday, so, and then 11 and I had time together for a couple hours, and I helped her out with something, and it wasn't too bad. It's a good way to make up for it. Yeah, guys, just remember the number. My love and I, 1,830 days. But yeah, guys, that is Twitter. All you gotta do is tell me your first and last name, and how long you guys been active on Twitter, too. Lee Ilsla, Vibes Band, how you doing? Regina, how you doing? What's up, Annihilator? My good brother of mine. Out of 324 mods, how are you, so? Make a little shout out. It's good to see you guys back in this community. So, like I said, guys, we're one big community, we're one entire group, and anything else to have more involvement, more entertainment. As long as we think about it together in this community, and also other good stuff to involve for sure. But as also, guys, never give up, never surrender. Just keep doing what you're doing, and just keep your head up. You guys have an account on Steam. Tell me what games you like to play the most. Any sports, music, RPGs, action adventures, shooting, puzzles, indie games, racing, puzzles, any other good stuff to involve. Oh, Johanna. My son RD, Johanna, how you doing? I'm a little bit tired, my son RD. My son Wells, I'm just itching my eyes a little bit. After taking, after having some relaxation for a little bit, and pretty much not going crazy for anything better, but I'm alright. I'm gonna make it. I'm alive. Just turned 29 years old this past Friday, and we'll have a nice 5-year anniversary too. So like I said, guys, it's been 1830 to go through today. So one young couple and two is better than one between that. It'd be nice if I had some dinner with you, ZRD. I would tell you how much I love you in this community. I don't see why not, but one of these days I would bring my first RD, maybe my second RD, or also Rinsey. But I don't see why not. So if any of you guys have any games you want to play on Steam, you guys can let me know. I can put some ideas, and anything you guys want to help out with, that'd be great too. As long as you tell me your first and last name, and also your numbers too on Steam. Like for me, guys, the name is ZachDawson93. So any games you like to play, any possible genres that have nice gameplay, graphics, entertainment, popularity, you guys can find them on Steam. That's remember, guys, the name is ZachDawson93 on Steam, and so much more. You guys have an account on Instagram. About Kevin, Sony, and Zon. Never seen Zon in the live chat for a while, but I know he's good in health, pretty much good in spirit. And Vado Malay, good morning. Making a lot of shout outs. Pretty Cat, how you doing? Remember, guys, like, support, comment, and follow. We're one entire community out of 324 mods. And anything else to bring. Well, you want a mod? Give me 1 second. As long as it's okay with my third ID, I can give you that. Hold on. Alright, guys, not 320. I had 324 moderators today, but guess what my moderators count is? In my 5 years on YouTube, your awesome creator, Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time from Titanic. Get ready, guys. In this community, and also one big group, I'm not at 324. 325 moderators. And also other supporters too. 325 guys. So that's amazing, very charming. I know my third RD is proud of me. I know you guys are being much more proud in this community, so much more vulnerable, much more occupied, and much more to surround. With good entertainment, other great stuff too, what we can do in this community. Remember guys, never say never, and always keep your head up at all times. That's all we have to do. With love, support, and respect, that's the key. And also knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal. Angeline Cortez, good morning, how are you? Making a love shout out, welcome back. And welcome to the community. And if any of you want your channel reviewed, just remember love, support, and respect, that's the key. Stay positive and loyal, and also knowledge is power. Always has and always will be. And one good sized community, and one big one too. And also one big group that we have. And up to, I've got not 324 mods I have now. 325. So that's amazing. So you guys can run by Kevin, Friday through Mondays. He's been on Tuba Chat in this community for the first 2 years of his YouTube career. But 9 times out of 10, he's been on YouTube for 5 years. So he's been around with me for a long time. I've been around with him for a long time in this community. And so on and so forth to entertain. Grow our channels the right way, the positive way, instead of negative way, instead of having a lot of self-promotion, any self-esteem or anything. But that's all we gotta do, guys, is think about what we're doing, as long as you know what you're doing, and that's exactly what people always want to see from you, you know? And that's what I normally tell you guys. You know what you're doing, and that's a good positive way to get stuff done. Well, one entire community and one entire group, so on and so forth. So guys, get run by Kevin. Friday through Mondays. He's an awesome guy. I love this guy. He's awesome, very talented, very creative. But the only days that Kevin is not usually live is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. He's either recently doing editing, or pretty much having time with his family, or doing something on his own. He's a very good creator, guys. You guys can look him up. His name is Tubatat. You guys can call him Tubatat. You guys can call him Kevin. I do have Kevin, guys, not just on Instagram, but also on Reddit. Another good creator, guys, is Running Egg, almost 24/7. Any thumbnails, banners, thumbnails, backgrounds, anything you guys can work on your YouTube channel, what you're good at, what you're great at. Anything that needs more of a taste. What you pretty much, if you guys know what kind of stuff is missing. You guys can let me know, let Running Egg know, let Kevin know. Then you pretty much need some help. Need some help, need some topics, need some developing to help out with, or anything else that we can throw in here. So yeah, guys, Running Egg is almost 24/7. Kevin almost 20. Friday through Mondays. That's Kevin. Running Egg almost 24/7. Also, guys, Tony's Adventures Monday through Saturdays, and so much more. Alright, guys. Anzoin says you have no ads here. Obviously I'm not monetized yet. I mean, ever since YouTube took my stupid watch hours and took most of my views away from me. And that happened last year, if I'm right. So, they pretty much took my set after that. So, all that hard work came up for nothing. I mean, I worked so hard to get up that high. And there's only a couple people that are helping me out of 325 mods. And that's pretty much my girl Joy TV, and also a lot of you guys as my mods, so Zoin's doing the best she can to get my watch hours back up. So I trust her, I trust you guys to get me my watch hours back up there. And it would be great if I do, so much more entertainment, much more time to involve, or get ready to have something clear to our minds. So I don't see why not. I mean, the maximum number for watch hours is 4,000. No more than that. So, let's see how things go. Hopefully I can get up there someday. Hopefully at the end of the year. Or maybe at the end of next year. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Alright guys, let's remember, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and also knowledge is power. The most very important thing. I will let open for this for your watch hours. Oh, thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. Well, Zoe is about to bring some of my videos to her playlist, so you can get me watch hours from there. So you're welcome to helping, Angel. Zoe is welcome to help. And anybody else in particular. So, in hand and. The most very important thing, guys. Miss Gracie, good morning. I miss you. How you doing? Cabber Gaming, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. We actually miss you in this community, Cab. How you been? Well, how you been today, Miss Gracie? Good to see you. Welcome back. As much as anything. The most very important thing, guys, in this community, as we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, send me out, tweet me out, guys, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And you guys can vote to land the 38, and the Great Summon at 14. As well, and so on and so forth. But speaking of voting, guys, we got news to talk about today. Classic Squad 13, welcome back. I would think so. I mean, I go back to work tomorrow, once I have to close tomorrow. 2 morning shifts Friday, Saturday, then I'm off the next 4 days prior to the 4th of July of Independence Day in the United States of America, so I'm off those 4 coming up this Sunday. So maybe in the morning for sure. So I don't see why not, hopefully. If anything comes up. Punk Sillies, welcome back. Make a love shout out. Remember guys, like, support, comment, and follow in the chat. As good as you can. I've been good. I've been good, my man, Cab. I've just been a little bit tired. My 6th and final day off today, and then Well, all you have to do, guys, is work the next couple of days, and then I'm off then I'm off the next 4. So that's a good thing. Well, guys, enough chit chat today. Today's date is June 29th, 2022. From the awesome creator to all of you guys. So we got news to talk about today. To kick off on a Wednesday morning. It's one big community from hump day towards any business day. So let's see what else. Let's see what kind of stuff we have for you. IZNews.com from the awesome creator. So let's run them all down for you. See what we have. So, in this community, guys, is one big group. You guys are checking out the next article 13 hours ago from yesterday to kick off this morning. For IZN News from the awesome creator. As you guys can see, the board from Disney, as they vote anonymously to give Bob Chapek a 3-year contract extension. As the embattled Disney CEO, guys, Bob Chapek is really not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, Bob Chapek is still alive, guys. I'm guessing he's still in his 60s, 50s, somewhere in between on the other. But, to be honest, I will say, Bob Chapek has been doing Disney for a long time. But apparently he's been taking Disney on a smooth ride since 2020. And what's one of the movies, guys, that's coming out in theaters coming up next week is the new Thor, Love, and Thunder. That's coming out on July 8th. It goes through today in this community. So that's coming up very soon. So there's going to be plenty of excitement for that one. By the time it starts coming out in theaters. Don't know if my love and I are watching it or not, but it all depends. I know that Natalie Portman's back as Jane Foster, but also the next Mighty Thor. The Mighty Thor, guys, in the MCU. So that's going to be exciting to see how those two will coexist between Natalie Portman and Chris Hemsworth coming back. I don't know if I'm not sure if Anthony Hopkins is coming back or not. I mean, he's already in his 80s. Tied with Patrick Stewart and I know Tony Bennett's never been in one, but it's pretty much identical. But it all depends. It all depends. I mean, Natalie Portman has not been in another Thor movie since the first 2. I mean, her ass was on in the 3rd one. I know that Marco Vallo's Hawk was in it, coming out of Planet Hawk or coming out of the MCU, which stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe. But it is good to see, guys, that can I sue him? Sorry, partner. Maybe I just cracked your hand or just cracked your neck for a minute. Okay, guys, that's always something to bring. I can see the 4th one doing pretty good, as long as it's not too beefy. If it's just a 10 out of 10, when it's almost identical, I'm like 9, 8.5. It all depends. Let's see how everything else goes well for it. Alright, guys, as you guys can see, Hell freezes over. There's a discussion on whether or not, guys, Activision Blizzard microtransaction of having its own strategies will change after the Microsoft acquisition. As you guys see, Xbox outsells the PS5, not in the United States, but in Japan. What does that mean? I'll double check with this one. I'll double check with this article, see what's going on with that. So that's only coming in unlocked at 550. So instead of 549, guys, 550. So I don't have any discussion involving it. But I will say, guys, both systems, the Xbox Series and the PS5. PS5, to be honest. Because I've had the PS5 since year 1 of November 26th. So coming up on November of this year, it'll be 2 years. I'm not sure. I mean, I know PlayStation and Xbox will have some announcements between their powerful consoles soon. So I could still see that happening whenever kind of exciting stuff they bring for that one, or pretty much both of them, or one or the other. So we'll see. So guys, to check out an inside scoop for that one if we need to. Between Xbox over the PS5 in Japan and so much more. You guys can check out how you guys can support reproductive care. As you guys can check out the list charitable organizations. But here's the list, guys, of organizations currently accepting donations aimed directly at the aiding reproductive care. But they're pretty much accepting donations. If you're looking to have some donations towards the communities or anything that is showing the appreciation, the eyes and ears involving it, or something else that's much more to astound. So, I don't usually do donations, but if you guys need some help by donating them, that'd be great. I mean, that would be good if you do. I mean, much more help, much more to have some self-help, have some more healthcare, or have anything else to pretty much illustrate, pretty much, and of loving, caring, and also sponsoring us. They pretty much donating between the reproductive care, and that they can help. These guys can help them get the productions that they need by giving good donations. So that's something. I guess we already talked about that. We already talked about this one pre-order, and that would be Final Fantasy VII Reunion, guys, of Crisis Core. It's now on high def remaster, guys, high definition in this community. And the game itself, guys, is up for pre-order. Now, to be honest, guys, I'm not sure when GameStop will be next again. I know GameStop did happen last week, so I did a couple of pre-orders. I put 20 on The Last of Us Part 1 and 15 on Gotham Knights. And I was buying the GameStop, guys, so I haven't put the new dates for that, especially a couple others. Nice pickup. So I have not. So I've been asking myself this question: if I should be able to increase a little bit more, or pretty much push The Last of Us Part 1, if I were to put a full pre-order on it. I mean, that's pretty much a maybe, but I could put a little bit more on it. Same with Gotham Knights. We still have no clue when The Last of Us, when Final Fantasy 16, by the time it starts coming out next year in summer, don't know when they're taking. We obviously have no clue when they're taking pre-orders by then. So I would say probably at the end of this year, or once we kick off 2023, in the first quarter by then. Because I am looking to go after Final Fantasy 16. If I'm looking to push a little more further, pretty much a little more hard, the way I'm doing for The Last of Us this year. So we'll see.
I'll look for the control room.
Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, that game seems to be not too bad. But, I don't know. I mean, I could go after that one too. I mean, that's coming out next year for the... That's a matter of fact, guys, for the PS5, so... for other consoles, and... The only other game I probably am not going to buy, for example, is the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. I don't think my ass is trying to, put any hands on it, get any dips on it, or anything, so... I don't know. But we already do know, guys, that, there's not gonna be a Call of Duty game next year. For the PS5, Xbox Series, and also on, Steam on PC. So that's pretty much out of the question. But I do, I want to see, guys, MW2 should be interesting. That's the sending reinforcements. That's the, I'm downloading a security camera footage. Pretty much nutrition. Any involvement that we need. Let's see how that's going to go right in and go right out as a big bang. Or something out of good stuff and creativeness. See how that's going to bring it in. So yeah, we'll see how things go for so. Alright guys, we have to check out Wentz games coming out of this community today. Wentz games from the how long to beat backlog ranking of how many hours, how much minutes, and a much more to attach. Of how long you guys have been in the game for that long. A medium amount of time, long amount of time, with DLCs, how nice the gameplay was back then, or throwing anything else and anything else important or anything else in general. You guys can log in your status with the IGN playlist. But as you guys can see, on top of that, for example, as you guys can see, former game, former game of the year. That's all I say, guys. Former GOTY, The Witcher 3 is the most backlog game of all time. I did enjoy The Witcher 3, never beaten it, but the game itself was pretty good for what it was. Came out recently for the PS4, Xbox One, Steam, and also pretty nice satisfying towards the Nazi. And I won't take it in front of him, even though he cannot defend himself. But okay. Yeah, guys, I haven't played The Witcher 3 for a long time, but the game itself was very good compared to Assassin's Creed, compared to Neverwinter, compared to Skyrim, compared to pretty good games that are inspired by The Witcher 3. I know there's going to be a fourth one soon for the PS5 and Xbox Series. Don't know if I'm going after the fourth one yet, but we don't have an actual date on it yet. So we'll see what happens. But once again, The Witcher 3 was pretty good. And it'll always be that good of a game. With nice gameplay, nice graphics, great gameplay, and anything else so on and so forth. So that's always something to do exactly. So that game does so well. Lola Getz, good morning. Make a left shout out. Welcome to the community. How are you? So we'll see what happens, guys. But The Witcher 3 saw it. The game itself did suit a 9 out of 10, 8.5, or an 8, if I am correct. But I think so. But I haven't played The Witcher 3 for a while. But there are I've heard some very good things about it. I always have on it. Between The Witcher 3, Diablo, or I love Assassin's Creed, guys. You guys know that. So I love Assassin's Creed, to be honest. But the only two games that were exciting, much more improved, awesome gameplay, graphics, it was Assassin's Creed Valhalla and what else wasn't? Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Odyssey. Those are my top two that I enjoyed. Those two games were pretty good for what they were. For consoles for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series on Steam, and I think also on maybe for the Switch, but I don't know. I'm not sure how many Assassin's Creed games that are on Steam. Actually, no, on the Switch. So I'm not sure if they have any of them on the Switch or not, but that would just be a guess.
Just do your thing, Talia.
So it all depends. I'm guessing they have a little bit more going into the PS5, PS4, and Xbox Series, and also on Steam. So that's usually something to invest in. But as far as The Witcher 3 goes, guys, it's pretty much vulnerable. So incredible, exciting, great. Go in as well, a lot of entertainment, excitement. To do some missions, and also other good stuff too. But the thing about The Witcher 3 is amazing. Played it for the PS4, had it for a couple months, and you know, the game itself was pretty good for what it has been. You guys can also check out the guide for Fire Emblem 3 Hopes for the response guide of Expedition Perfect. How you been today, Lola? Welcome to the community. How are you? But yeah, guys, if you're playing a game called Fire Emblem 3 Hopes, you guys can get the best responses for Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So you guys can increase your team's bond. Now, speaking of bond, guys, I'm gonna stop right here for a minute. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Hold on. Just remember, guys, like, support, comment, and follow. We'll get back to IG News in a second. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom for a minute. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Give me 1 second, guys. Like, support, comment, and chat. Then we'll get back to it. Hold on. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Alright guys, I am back in it. I just had to take a little bit of a bathroom break, but I think we're already back in it, as we should be. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. I just needed a little more of a break of our time. But alright. Well guys, we are back in it. Are you guys still in the chat? Let me see if you guys are still in, before we get back to news. Alright, good. I wasn't sure what was going on back there, but I'll take it. But yeah, I'm back after a bathroom break, since something was bothering me ahead of me, but I'm alright. So we keep ourselves head over heels. Okay, let's get back to what we're doing. Alright, so, you guys can check out a 5-minute video on the IGN Daily Fix here today, in this community. From this group, from awesome creator, as you guys can see, the one that's built by Nintendo by making good variety of games, third party, any other entries compared to Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, anywhere else in between for it. As you guys can see, Nintendo Directs brings the news RPG fans have been waiting. So coming out of yesterday's IGN Fix, it was a Nintendo Direct Mini. That was focused on the third party guys developers. But obviously, it actually didn't honestly premiere yesterday. Premiered yesterday, and there was actually some news involving an RPG game. So I don't know much about that, but I will say whatever it really is. You guys, most of us already have learned that there's actually a new RPG that's coming out to the consoles. The ones that recently inspired the ones that made Stardew Valley. You guys remember Stardew Valley back then? So Stardew Valley's it's kind of like Harvest Moon, but kind of like one other game that's on the Switch. I know it's like one of two. So I have to check out this YouTube poll. It has a new title that I gave you guys as a YouTube question this morning. So it's pretty much it's already inspired. It's most likely inspired guys from prior to that. So it's prior to the ones that made Stardew Valley and also Harvest Moon the same way. So yeah. So as you guys can see, that's from the IGN Fix game. So you guys can check out a 5-minute video on that from yesterday. See if you guys have any comments or questions or answers on that one. And also other press details, if anything comes up. Alright guys, Ms. Marvel. Now the series Ms. Marvel from Disney Plus, for example, is pretty much something in hand. As you guys can see, Ms. Marvel has introduced the clan Destine, or Destine. But here's what it means for the series. That they need Kamala's help. But she has reason to hallucinate or hesitate, or self-esteem. I haven't seen enough. I haven't seen the first 3 episodes of Ms. Marvel myself, but Neo, good morning, make a last shout out. Vagina is she's a smart creator, she's a smart one, from this community. So yeah, you guys can check out an inside scoop on Ms. Marvel. So yeah, Ms. Marvel got started since day 1 on Disney Plus. So far, I mean, compared to other shows. 19 likes, thank you, buddy. Let's remember, guys, like, support, comment, and follow. My highest likes is 374. Views 13. What do you mean? Am I? What's one? Mission Impossible. I mean, MI stands for Mission Impossible. That's starring Tom Cruise and also other actors back then. And once my opponent has only seen the first few. I've only seen him like 1 or 2. But Tom Cruise is already in his 60s. He's 60, Val Kilmer's 62. Coming up Top Gun and also Top Gun Maverick. So, even though MI is only a 2-letter word, it says for Mission Impossible or Maxim maybe maximize illustration, maximum illustration or something. So yeah, Mission Impossible is it's a two-letter abbreviation. Starring Tom Cruise, some sort of a spy agent. So yeah, there's only two letters below it, only two of them sticking together. I mean, that would just be a guess. I mean, inspired by movies. I mean, GoldenEye is only a two-letter word between ZE. The one that got started, guys, was Pierce Brosnan as 007, and not Bond, guys, but James Bond, for example. I think it had someone being played as 006. He was actually the major head of the table, the major villain towards GoldenEye. So MI is the only thing I can think of is involving Mission Impossible or anything else that's more inspired. So, or take it right in to the course, or maybe drawing circulation on it. So, could be either or. So it all depends, Zoe. It's pretty much any of the two. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. MI stands for Mission Impossible or something. Maybe something else in this community. So, it could be another word between the two, or it could be something else besides Mission Impossible. So, well, it all depends. You guys can check out, if you guys remember playing the game for the PS5 and also Xbox Series, in the first few games that came in, you guys can check out the Season 1 review of Baymax. Instead of Bugsnax, guys, they call it Baymax. Where you guys can see your friendly neighborhood that inspires by having free healthcare. Now, and the thing about Baymax, guys, he's some sort of a big snowman, or pretty much a snowman himself, without any speaking.
Look, it's Anton's fucking.
All right, guys, we're already. Well, look at this. We have a good size of a zebra horse. Ooh, hands up, Zoe. We got some for you guys.
Take the fucking pizza.
That's always something. Through politician, through accusation, psychology, phonology. But I'm about to look in to see how Season 1 did for Baymax, guys. Or, yeah, Baymax. As I'm looking at the Season 1 review right now. But there is an IGN question for us, between our honest opinion and also other good opinions involving it. So here's a question in this community towards the awesome creator to all of you guys. So the best Disney XD series, guys, is which of the following? Star Wars Rebels, Phineas and Ferb, Earth's Mightiest Heroes of the Avengers, or Gravity Falls? Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my benefit of the doubt on this one. Well, I know that, but the thing is, I mean, I think I've seen some of them, but to be honest. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna jump on hers in a second. Zoe. So you guys can give me more likes, support, and comments. But it would be nice if we can have more watch hours involved in that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to a voice stream on my phone, so I can have much more to take in. But I've also dropped a super chat too. Because it's going to be time for me to fix my Google Play this week too. So that's going to be the general and the business plan to keep it going. Keep it going for sure. So the way we're looking at it is, have I seen any of these shows? Yes, I have, but I've only seen a couple of them. Those Mightiest Heroes, since it's coming out of as an actual kind of different kind of anime series from the MCU. Pretty much only from Marvel instead of DC. So I haven't seen that one. I have seen Gravity Falls. That one was fine, but the show itself has some good comedy. Phineas and Ferb, that used to be a pretty good thing ever since the series stopped after a long time. But it recently premiered for the first time on Disney. I know they have reruns and also previous new episodes to reruns of Phineas and Ferb on Disney. But the one animal that Phineas and Ferb usually have is there's this one platypus, and his name is Perry the Platypus, having his main rival, and his name is Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Careful.
They call it Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Evil Incorporated. So we got Doofenshmirtz taking on Perry as a platypus. So, what's funny, Phineas and Ferb was recently active for a long time. I think for 4 or 5 years, maybe like 3 years rather, prior to Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends, for example. No, I know that show is not really inspired by Phineas and Ferb, to be honest, but I guess we like both of those shows. But Phineas and Ferb has good comedy. And as far as who plays this one blonde, the one that recently played her was Ashley Tisdale back then. So Ashley Tisdale played the adult sister at this point. So yeah, Ashley Tisdale took one of the main character roles on Phineas and Ferb, and also 9 times out of 10 guys, she was not in Rick and Morty, so she was obviously not in that. So 9 times out of 10 for sure, I've seen Phineas and Ferb pretty much a good amount of time, good sponsoring amount, or drawing attention, popularity, and having good laughs on it. So I pretty much enjoyed the show. Enjoyed the other stuff involving it, and I mean it had a little bit of ups and downs, but the show itself was good for what it was. Well, the thing is, I haven't seen the show for a long time, but pretty much enough times. Even though the show only ran between either 2 seasons or 3 seasons.
How's it going?
Oh, thank you, Zoe. I won't leave you either. I will not leave my punt either. Besides, her and I are getting married soon. I mean, I'm 29, she's 35, so we're gonna have much more to create. Once we get much more up there in our future. So that's gonna be great. Having much more time together, spend the rest of our lives together, and we cannot wait for that. That's why it's been 18:30 for her and I today. Sorry, partner. I'm gonna destroy him too, guys. Say goodnight. But as far as these Nazis go, this is what I normally say. Bye-bye, see you around. So, as far as Star Wars Rebels go, well, everybody likes Star Wars, so I really can't complain. My opponent likes Star Wars, I like Star Wars, so... But one thing I will say, guys, prior to Independence Day for the 4th of July coming up this Monday, there's going to be a Star Wars marathon starting this Saturday. No, starting this Friday. Because I work 9 to 6 involving that. Not so, like I said, I'm not sure if there's going to be a live stream Friday night or not. I'm not sure. But most of us can do the best we can to, if anything comes up. In this committee, I'll give you guys posted on the apps from the awesome creator, so. It all depends. If anything comes up. So, if I had to pick the rifle one, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Star Wars. Star Wars is my final answer. Alright guys, between both shows, it's split. Pretty much close. So 60% guys voted for Phineas and Ferb, can't complain. Star Wars Rebels had the highest vote, 42.2%. And Gravity Falls with 31.2%. I mean, yes, Gravity Falls is a funny show too. I've seen a little bit more Phineas and Ferb, to be honest. But never seen the Avengers, never seen others in the comics. Anything else in the Disney zone. Oh guys, Baymax is already on Disney Plus. That's coming out of Big Hero 6. The Zenzuin is animation, and also some comedy. So the movie itself, guys, is on an 8 out of 10, so we cannot blame the future. So an 8 out of 10, guys. So that's a good thing. Sorry, partner. Whoa. Hang in there, buddy. There you go. Can I destroy that? If I'm able to climb this ladder. Welcome back, War. How you doing? Make a love shout out. Welcome back in this community. Remember, guys, never give up, never surrender. One size community out of 325 mods, and also other How does stuff to begin with? I'm guessing I could probably destroy one of two. And with I feel like I need a helicopter to get up there sometime. So, I mean, we were going to have good success on this mission too, but I guess we could probably. Oh wait, we could definitely grapple up there. But let's see if we can climb back up in this ladder for a minute. So yeah, guys, Baymax season one started an 8 out of 10. So can't complain. Cannot have any involvement, but more to circulation on it. Can I jump right up top? Oh boy, never mind. As long as it's not forbidden or not going through or not allowed one. As long as it's not like superheroes or something. Well, we'll take it as it is. As you guys can see, you're welcome to check out the 1-minute video where you guys can meet Waleed or Waled and the latest Miss Marvel clip, as Miss Marvel introduced some new characters in this week's new episode. I haven't paid enough attention to it, but I will say Miss Marvel is a good series. Good Disney Plus series coming out of Marvel itself, so anything that's more to identify, much more to pursue, and much more entertainment, more popularity, more involvement, and good way to have good circulation on it. So yeah, guys, obviously not, but I know it's kind of like one of two. Anything else, not much to persuade, but much more to pretty much smoke at. Well, you guys can check out the 1-minute video. You guys can meet Waled and also new characters from this week as of today from the new episode of Ms. Marvel. If you happen to see it, especially if you're catching up with it or not. And it's something that's new or coexist or anything. Oh wow, these guys really want to sponsor me now. We're going to destroy it. Nice pickup. Fire in the hole, guys. We are doing better than yesterday. Well, before the connection stopped, and it's not nearly, now we're 18 minutes, so that's okay. But we are doing better and better, though. A bit more, hopefully. Alright, guys, ever since the finale of Season 1 of Obi-Wan stopped, you guys know how Hayden Christensen, we guys understand Hayden Christensen and what Ewan McGregor want to see. They would like nothing more to be in Season 2. If Lucasfilm allows it, pretty much accepts it or not. So think about that too, guys, in this community. Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series, was originally meant to be a movie trilogy. So, is there going to be a prequel-sequel trilogy for Obi-Wan at this point? Well, I know guys in this community, Director Rian Johnson is going to be he will be directing the new Star Wars trilogy coming up next year, but it all depends on this big question involving the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. So, it all depends. But the first season got stay soon an 8 out of 10. Even though I haven't catched up with the rest on it, especially with the finale itself, but overall, guys, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series is pretty good. Takes the efforts from Revenge of the Sith that came out after the final episode of those three back in 2005. So it pretty much takes the efforts and pretty much takes the inspiration, the entertainment, the battles, the rescuing, and I don't think there's any romanticness involving it either. But I don't think there really is. But it is good to see we get to have a young Princess Leia at this point. So that's a good way to have it. So I don't know. So it all depends if there's going to be a season 2 or not. Hopefully. But we'll see how things go. Well, guys, on a Wednesday morning today from the Awesome Creator. And top stories today, guys, for this morning. You guys can check out the game review or pretty much the movie review or any other today. The review of DNF Duel. So you guys can check out the game review of that or the anime show itself for it. You guys can also check out the review of Sony End Zone Ebb 9, a new TV screen, if you rather will. So you guys can jump on that if you need to, or any good Steam, or it's like if you have a good TV you're looking to buy, so you guys can play games on it. You guys want to have a good size ENS TV, whatever Samsung, anything else you're spending, as long as you spend low and not spend high. Pretty much have good expectations. You guys want to see, you guys can also watch stuff too, if you have good apps on it, and whatever, for the most part guys, either it's Disney Plus, Hulu, Amazon Prime, or anything. And we have a tank that wants to give me in a blink of an eye. Let's go, partner. Guys, see, I already destroyed some of its fence already. Let's go, partner. Oh, nice. Look at this, guys. Now the tank already saw something, too. Okay. Okay, hot shot. Send me a round kick. Well, these Nazis are gonna really sponsor me now. Let's see if they know how to dance. I'll take that for example, and take a good observation. There you go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the SKS. I have good weapons, guys, in this arsenal. Smoke's not going to harm me today. Especially if no one else is in the military, or army, or pretty much in the Navy. Pretty much in the Air Force. So wherever else is more chosen. Alright guys, see if there's any more news today. See if there's anything that's more to a Steam, maybe like doing something that is not involved or anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and double check with that real quick. Okay, let's see. Actually guys, we do have a couple more. As you guys can see. I think we already talked about. If I had to guess, oh yeah, actually we have not. For those of you that are looking, if you're looking to stream like a pro, you guys can check out the great capture cards. Now the thing about those devices, guys, involving a game capture, they're pretty much only for recording and live streaming. It's like if you're only live streaming on YouTube, the best thing you guys can go after is pretty much some capture cards. If you're looking to get yourself one, and if you're live streaming and plugging in not one but two things. If you're only live streaming, nice pickup. All we had to do was destroy this piece of crap, and we got it more involved, more of a take-in, and more of a sponsor kind of thing. Now these Nazis really want to wipe my butt out of the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot these bastards for a minute. Let's up top, get on top of her. Very good. Okay. So we got one base already down. I guess we could probably do the target. But after doing one missing, guys, that was better. That's sort of been and already much more to attacks. Alright guys, so check out a 27-second video too. Of the official training montage clip. I'll pause a few guys of The Legend of Hank. So you guys can check out the animated movie Peak, starring Michael Cera and Samuel Jackson, and Pause of Fury. Now the only one that can only play Nick Fury is Samuel Jackson. He's in his early 70s. So he's the only one that can only play as Nick Fury in MCU. Nobody else, not even one of the best basketball players of the NBA, like say Michael Jordan, or not a Scottie Pippen or anybody else, but only Samuel Jackson. He's been doing a hell of a job in good movies. When it comes to Pulp Fiction, 1408, and also Avengers guys too. Let's not forget about that either. So he's started Nick Fury since day one, and for the most part too, guys, I think mostly 9 times out of 10, it's going to be in the new Invasions as a Marvel series coming up too. So he has a good amount of stuff going in for what he's doing. And thank you for the selfie, pal. Thanks a lot for it. So I don't see why not, guys. So that's going to be interesting. Of how the show Invasions with Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury is going to be. you know, and I think it's going to be good. Depending how the fans of the MCU thinks of it. Pretty much has a good say in it. Can I set on? Can I destroy that? Hold on. well that Nazi forgot how to do a backflip. Alright. Let's slice him in the back if I need to. As long as I'm not putting myself on the back on it. But I'll take it. Well guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put something on this live stream too on my phone. There we go. Okay. Okay guys, we already saw one. Let's see if we can get this one up top real quick. Go ahead and get this one key. Nets vlog? I forgot about you two, Nets. How you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and create something on my app. There we go. Interrogation report. I'll grab that. So we have number 18 guys for the for one of these base missions involving the Nazis. Nazis are not too hard. If you're using a good weapon, a good gun, or anything, the best way to aim is only heads or pretty much any body part. So I'm like straight to close part, keep it standard, keep it normal, and have no worries on it. So, and we also found guys the new checkpoint key. Oh shit, I don't know if there's anybody else that wants to be sought or pretty much hiding from behind or something. I guess we can probably just come up here and see what happens. Actually guys, we're missing another thing too, but I will use this though. Well, say goodbye, buddy. Well, I would have watched the movie right now, guys, by saying goodbye, Benny. Good Aunt's not going to kill me if I'm not top already. Never going to help. It's never going to be bedazzled already in this community. Drops up another one right there. As far as my sister Rose goes, I haven't seen her in the live chat for a little while. But thank you so much, Let's Blog. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Alright, alright guys, for those of you that do have an Xbox subscription for the Xbox Series, either X or S for so, as you guys see, Xbox Store has a leak reportedly, includes November release date for Skull and Bones. Lan ahoy. Skull and Bones, guys, for Xbox. So the game itself might be appearing coming up in November of this year. And that's exactly the same day, the same month as, the same month as, God of War Ragnarok's coming out too.
I'll take a closer look.
Yes, I know we're having some sort of a good announcement coming up too. I think it's probably going to be this month or the following month after that. By the time we get to the release date for the month of November for God of War Ragnarok. If it comes out in November, one day, I can buy that son of a bitch too. But we don't know what the actual day is going to be. That's the big question. That's the problem. So it could come out it could be any day of the month. Pretty much in November, guys, once we get to that point. So I'm not real sure. And these guys are already in trouble. Don't know what they're speaking as, but I'll take you can take better language than that, but I do know, they do know plenty of language though. Slash them a bit more, there you go. Hustle up, hustle down. Good at that mask, good looking mask though. So I'm just trying to take all their health away from me, and from them. As long as I can put them outside to make sure they're not controlling anything. Hold on guys. Let's see if I can do this. Well, they didn't all like that. They didn't. But I will take a nice result from it. No, you're not too hard to kill. Yeah, they're not. My love, good morning. Make a love shout out. Good to see you. How are you? Wildlife is also part of this community, guys, out of 325 mods. It's only 75 away from 400. Of course, guys, my count's been up and down, since my former record was 2561. But I've been trying to get it back up there. So that's a good way to appear and pretty much advertise. Well, guys, one last article today. David's own Flocker is Itzar. Has returned to Monkey Island, guys. The show itself, or the anime show, will be as a conclusion for the series as a whole. I'm good, just tired, but I'm on my last day off at a 6 today. And then I go back tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Then my ass is off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, prior to the fact of our American holiday for July 4th. And that would be, guys, Independence Day, so I'm off those 4. The men and women and children that served our country in the military, Army, Navy, Air Force, anybody else in between. Remember, guys, it's not a Christmas holiday, it's an all-American holiday. As on the 4th of this Monday, we will celebrate after what happened back in the year of 1776, where the British and the good guys were going one-on-one. And plenty of wars back in the War of 1812, 1 and 2, of World War 1 and World War 2. Spanish-American War, Civil War. Now we're pretty much inspired. Sorry, partner. Did I get your concentration? Oh, sorry, pal. What's your ability to you? Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean... Yeah, guys, back in 1776, they finally answered... when we handled former third president, Thomas Jefferson back then, they pretty much had something good to sign, and that would be the Declaration of Independence, so... That's why Independence Day is... It's always one day of the month, and that is on a Monday, Tuesday, or any other current date. On the month July. The 4th day of July of every year. Always has and always will. And it's always inspired between 2 movies, Independence Day and Independence Day Resurgence. But the last thing that Bill Pullman's character said in the very first one is that today, on July 4th, we will celebrate our American I don't usually get into politics, but Democratic or Republican. As July 4th, guys, we will be celebrating our Independence Day. For the men that served, the women that served, and anything else that brought us freedom and brought us a lot of wars over the years. So that was usually something. I mean, a good way to celebrate. If you're celebrating Independence Day, celebrating Veterans Day, any other American holiday. It's pretty much from coast to coast, back and forth. And, yeah, anything for it. But alright, guys, we have another 10 minutes. We're doing much better than yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and get this article out of the way right now. From 8:05 this morning, guys, to 7:52. As it goes on to state the following. Now, the game itself, guys, or the entire series of Return to Monkey Island, will be the conclusion to the entire series, including guys, to the game's charming new website. This website is presented, guys, as its own point-and-click experience. The full interactivity drawn from the Monkey Island series itself. You guys can click through the overview section, and however, as supported by EO Gamer today, you'll find out that Return to Monkey Island will be the most exciting conclusion to the Monkey Island series. Never seen the series, but I've heard maybe like two good things only. Only 2 good things involving it, but never seen the show. But I've heard the show is good for what it has, or whatever it's more than it's ever been. Glenn's Liam, good morning. Make a love shout out. Remember, guys, like, support, comment, and follow. As long as there's no self-esteem, self-control, or self-respect or anything. But as you guys can see, after a very long wait involved in Monkey Island, the last game of the series was Tales of Monkey Island. Back in the year, 13 years ago, guys, back in 2009. Now, fans might be dismayed that this would be the final outing for the classic adventure games. But it is a possibility, guys, the possibility, or the honest truth, that it may be designed as the end of the story. But of course,
Hola.
And also, and of course, guys, and that the prequels could be a feasible way for it to continue. It all depends what the fans want to do. But it's also possible, guys, that developer Terrible Toy Box is referring to this is as the conclusion of a trilogy, rather than rolling out any more Monkey Island games. Now, the Return to Monkey Island, guys, will be a direct sequel to the first two games. For example, you've got, from the Awesome Creative, guys, you've got the sequel of Monkey Island, and Monkey Island 2, oh, sorry about that, hold on. You've got Monkey Island 2, Let's Suck's Revenge, from original writer and pretty much director, Ron Gilbert. Now, Ron Gilbert does a good job between writing and directing when it comes to Monkey Island. So good setup for him. It's pretty much patting himself on the back for it. But I've all ignored the events, guys, of Monkey Island games. That's been created after that point, although it does reintroduce Monkey Island 3, the fan favorite. The one and only, Murray the Talking Skull. Murray the Talking Skull, guys. I haven't played the first two, but even though the second one came out back in 2009, so it's going to be the conclusion of the third one, involving the Monkey Island series, but so for what they're saying, it's probably going to be the final one, depending if they want to do any prequels on it. I mean, they can do as good as they can do. You guys can do anything that's more important for it. It's okay, Zoe. But are you still able to give me more watch time? I mean, well, the watch hours that you pretty much did this week, helping out going into this weekend, or not at this point in time, or anything else to establish or entertain. I mean, I'm hoping to get much more than that. I mean, I'm at 203 or 205 now, so it's pretty much any illustration. But we'll see how things go. Oh, guys, one last article. We have the game review, guys. The article I read probably 2 weeks ago. The DLC review, guys, of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Cool new monsters, but not many nutritious, extraordinary new ideas. So we have the game review, guys, of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So there are new monsters that are in that. Which I haven't played Monster Hunter Rise. So I obviously have not. So the game itself, guys, sort of 7 out of 10. So really can't complain. But we cannot have any orthodox or any other involvement or acknowledging anything for it. Knowing how to have more control. Yeah, the last time I've ever played Monster Hunter was the very first one. Never played the expansion. But I've heard the expansion was good, but not many ideas going on for it. But usually, guys, Sunbreak is only... Well, I'll still have plenty. I'll still have plenty to enjoy with no problem. But as long as you give me watch hours, that'd be great. So that way I can get up to 4,000 at the end of this year. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but you guys can get me up there. I know you guys can in this community. I love you guys. You guys are awesome, tremendous, trustworthy. My stuff's been incredibly good. That's why Zach Dawson is a high-profile name. Oh boy, this looks like this vehicle might be done. The river is rising. Okay, if these guys get out, I'll shoot. I'll shoot them right now.
Checkpoint. Better be careful.
Get ready, guys. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'll shoot them now. Make sure they don't have much anything to kill me with. But I will get this base out of the way real quick, guys. And we'll see how much time we have. And they killed me. Never mind. So remember, guys, Sunbreak Sun, a 7 out of 10. Coming out of Monster Hunter Rise. Well, can't complain, but not bad of a review. Alright, guys, consider yourselves news. We're off to a good start, better than yesterday. The relationship class was good prior to that, and yeah, it wasn't too bad to begin with. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right over here, but I will investigate the other gear for a minute. So as remember, since yesterday we went after a new gear. It's called the Impact Helmet. It's pretty much a new headgear. And the thing about this one, guys, it has blast protection that improves blast defense. As it goes on to say, guys, don't be afraid to catch those explosives right in the face. So it's like if you're catching a ball or having a grenade go right towards you, your hand this helmet pretty much helps you between any point in time for it. We also have other good stuff to you guys. Offense. We have El Mortello, La Medusa, Polonia, and pretty much this new stuff that I haven't really go right into. So I obviously have not, but if we're able to upgrade, switch to a new vehicle, I can do that too. Guys, Fedora hat or Canal hat. I'll go ahead and do that one, so that way I can dispatch a new hat each time. Then I'll probably attach this one, the Facada or something. Then we also have different colors, guys. That the two new colors that are pretty much available to have a new color. You've got blue, also blue and onyx black. Probably won't change any of that right now. But as far as this one goes, the fourth one is Okoro. I'll probably get to that probably next Thursday and Tuesday and Wednesdays. So yeah, I mean this was better than yesterday. I mean, the chat stopped nearly an hour and 17 minutes. So I'm like, the reason why it stopped is because of the wind and also the reception and more involvement. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for me today. My next stream will probably be tomorrow morning. I will be back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Thursday, guys. I go back to work between 2 to 11 tomorrow, 9 to 6 Friday, and 8 to 5 on Saturday. So I don't know if there's going to be a live stream on Friday night or not. But if I do, since I'm off at 6 occasionally, you guys go get a back-to-back episodes of Tales Rides tomorrow and probably Friday, if something comes up. But as far as Saturday goes, I don't know. I mean, Saturday. What day is Saturday? The 2nd. But I will be back tomorrow morning, Cap. If you're looking to jump in too. But I will keep you guys posted on the apps if something comes up. But yeah, guys, here's the situation. My love and I are gonna be trying out a new dance. We're doing a cheer practice tonight, so that's gonna be exciting. And then she also has swimming for a couple hours, so we'll see how everything goes beyond it and pretty much ahead of it. But if anything comes up, guys, in this community, keep you guys posted on the apps, and you guys can keep me posted too. But if you guys want to catch more Far Cry 6, and now we're 35 minutes, a little bit more, in this community, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. And also, knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal. We'll be meeting new creators, new friends, guys, one by one. Anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys, if you're live streaming on YouTube, we can also serve people out and tweet people out too. That's one big community, and also one entire group. As a matter of fact, from the awesome creator to all of you guys, as my awesome group, I love you guys so much in this community. No matter what happens, we will always have each other. So that's always something exactly. But anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, new community members, out of 325 mods on my channel, and to all of you guys, other supporters out there today, we can send people out and tweet people out on the current apps if you have accounts on each and every one of them, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. But real quick, guys, if you have an account on Twitter, guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter. Zach Dawson, 824-65600. Now, surprisingly, guys, I'm going to be racing 4 years coming up this coming month of July. For example, to go through today, too. It's going to be 4 years for me as a milestone, 6 years on YouTube on July 30th, before the end of July for sure. Walmart 5 years, and then my love and I, 1,830 days. 1830, guys. Now, the question that Leon was asking, real quick, guys, yesterday, is when is my future fiance coming back? She's doing the best she can, guys. So my opponent's doing the best she can to come back in the chat. It's just that she's been having stuff going on with work, Special Olympics, with horseback riding every other Monday, doing swimming, doing cheer practice with me every Wednesday. Well, the good news is, guys, my opponent gets to go back to goes back to softball practice at a park coming up in the next couple weeks. So I sent her a Facebook post on that, sent it towards her phone, and gave her an inside scoop so she can tell the team lead and also her staff the same way. Well, she is at the art studio today, guys. Today, tomorrow, and Fridays. So that's a good way to draw more entertainment, more of something as a good flyer. Let's see what's going on, any sports-wise, any entertainment-wise, or something feature-wise. So I did send her that, guys. It's going to be on July 19th for her. So I don't usually do a lot of softball, but I did help them out one time, and that was last year. Prior to COVID-19, and it was only a one-time thing. But yeah, all you guys have to do is tell me your first, last name, and your numbers, and how long you guys been active on Twitter. So we can follow each other, share each other out, and tweet each other out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And remember, guys, my numbers on my Twitter is Zach Dawson, 824-656-00. You guys have an account on Instagram, run by Kevin, Friday through Mondays, if you want your channel reviewed. Just remember, love, support, and respect is the key. And also knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal from the awesome creator to all of you guys in this community here today. Today's my last day off from work, then I work the next 3, and I'm off the next 4. Good way to draw more involvement. So I'm gonna be working Mondays too. So I don't know what's gonna be the plan for Mondays. I may do a double chat on Sundays, or I might do something else, for example. But I will keep you guys posted on the apps of what's going on. But if anything comes up, I'll let you guys know. You guys can let me know. I may have something. I mean, I could be live streaming. I mean, Mondays will still be free for all. So it all depends. But if you guys want your channel reviewed, guys come on by Kevin. He's awesome. I love this guy. And that's exactly what you guys will find from me. The awesome creator Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time from Titanic. And that is, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Knowledge is power by staying positive, and most likely staying positive and loyal too. There's one big community out of 325 mods, and also other supporters today in this group, and also one big community. So you guys can check out Kevin. He's awesome Friday through Mondays. Running egg almost 24/7. Very nice guy. Awesome. Everyone your channel developed want to have more likes, more support, more comments, and also more views too. It's provided by these two gentlemen. They could really help you out. Anything you ever need. If anything else comes to do anything you guys are looking to do, what I'm looking to do, you guys give me plenty of watch time if you want. Out of 325 mods. Not 324 guys, but 325 now. So that's the highest I've ever had. Almost in the 330s. And also guys, Sony's Adventures is Monday through Saturdays, and so much more. Alright guys, I should be back tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I won't be live streaming tonight since my opponent has swimming. But her and I had cheer practice tonight though. So I'm already getting a pick up arranged for tonight, so remember guys, no live stream tomorrow. No live stream tonight. But I will be back tomorrow morning, same time, same channel, for episodes of Tales of Rise every Thursday and Fridays. So tomorrow morning and maybe Friday night, if not Saturday night for baseball. But if baseball does not go through, guys, for MLB 22 on the weekends, you guys should have an episode of Hot Sauce Golf by then. So it all depends. I will keep you guys posted on the apps if anything comes up. And there's one big community from the awesome creator to all of you guys that are loving, caring, and supportive. And so much more. But the most very important thing, guys, if you guys can give me watch time, that'd be great. And also the rest of you guys in the chat. And also one loving, caring, positive, loyal, love, supportive, and respectful community. You guys can do that anytime. And I would be thankful, and pretty much grateful, sweet, and pretty much very interesting too. More entertaining. The most very important thing, guys, in this community, as we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, guys. Send me out, tweet me out on the following apps, if you have accounts on them, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And you guys can vote Land at 38 and the Greatest Settlement at 14. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Thursday. Same time, same channel, for an episode of Tales of Arise. Maybe Friday night. If not, I'll be back. I will see you guys Saturday night, if anything comes up. So, I will live stream tomorrow morning, guys. Tomorrow morning, live stream Tales of Arise. So I'll live stream tomorrow. Maybe Friday night, not so. But Saturday night, hopefully. For MLB 22. If not, Hasa Scarf gets a takeover, and if the chat stops for baseball. Good morning, Landon. How are you? Make a love shout out. But yeah, guys, from the awesome creator, I'll let you guys know. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. You guys have a good rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, same time, same channel, for Tales of Arise. Maybe Friday night. I don't want to have to get my hopes up. But if not, Saturday night for baseball. It's every Saturday and Sundays. Same with Hasa Scarf for PS1 to the PS5. I'll keep you guys posted as good as I can on the community post or pretty much other social media. You guys have a wonderful morning, guys, from your awesome creator. Same time, same channel. Thank you so much, Cab. And I'll let you guys know what's going on, guys, in this community. I will live stream tomorrow morning, maybe Friday night, if not, Saturday night. But until then, guys, always think positive, don't think negative. Let's just keep doing what you're doing. It will be just fine. As good as we can get. But alright, guys, have a wonderful morning from the awesome creator, and I will see you guys